The Shadows Among Us. In the lively city of Kumasi, Amina was the friend everyone admired. She was brilliant, hardworking, and kind-hearted. At just 26, she had built a thriving fashion business. Her designs loved both locally and internationally. Its success shone so brightly that it inspired many, but it also cast shadows in places she never expected. Among her closest friends were Halima, Leila, and Kosi. They had grown up together, sharing dreams and laughter under the neighborhood mango tree. But as Amina's star rose, jealousy quietly began to grow in her friends' hearts. Halima, who once saw herself as the leader of their group, now felt invisible. Leila envied Amina's charm and poise, while Kosi resented her success, believing it made her own struggles more obvious. The three began whispering behind Amina's back, mocking her achievements, and eventually their resentment turned into something darker. One evening, as the three friends sat together, Halima proposed an idea. What if we went to someone who could humble her a little? Leila hesitated. Are you serious? That's extreme. But Kosi, driven by her bitterness, nodded. She deserves it. Amina thinks she's better than us. It's time she learns she's not untouchable. A few days later, under the cover of night, the three visited a feared local witch doctor. The old woman sat in a dimly lit hut, surrounded by strange objects and the faint smell of burning herbs. "Nay, what do you want?" the witch doctor asked, her voice low and gravelly. "We want to bring Amina down," Halima said. She's forgotten where she came from." The witch doctor laughed, a sound that sent shivers down their spines. Such envy from her own friends. Very well, but know this, whatever you send out will return to you threefold. The women hesitated, but ultimately agreed. The witch doctor performed a ritual, muttering curses over a bundle tied with thread. It is done. She will fall ill, and her success will crumble. Days later, Amina began to feel weak. She developed a high fever, her body frail, and her energy drained. Doctors were baffled, unable to diagnose her illness. Her once thriving business slowed as she became too sick to work. The city buzzed with rumors. Some said it was stress. Others whispered of supernatural forces. Amina's grandmother, a deeply spiritual woman, suspected the latter. She took Amina to a local healer who prayed and performed a cleansing ritual. As the healer worked, she spoke. "This is not a natural illness. It's the work of jealousy and dark forces." Amina, weak but determined, whispered, "What can I do?" The healer smiled gently. "Your light is stronger than their shadows, but you must forgive them to break their power." Over the next few weeks, Amina prayed, meditated, and slowly regained her strength. Her health returned, and her business began to flourish again. Meanwhile, Halima, Leila, and Kosi started to experience misfortune. Halima lost her job. Leila faced public humiliation after a failed project, and Kosi's small business collapsed. The three friends, filled with guilt and fear, finally confessed their actions to Amina. "We were wrong," Halima sobbed. "We didn't know how much our jealousy had consumed us." Amina, now wiser and stronger, forgave them but kept her distance. "Your actions hurt me deeply, but I won't let them define me. I wish you healing, but we can't go back to how things were." From that day, Amina's story became a powerful